Under the bright lights of Santiago Bernabéu, the future of Rodrygo is shrouded in an increasingly uncertain shade. Among a star-studded cast, with Kylian Mbappé and Vinicius Jr. taking turns to shine, Rodrygo appears to be gradually losing his place. The feeling of being forgotten, swallowed by the brilliance of others, has left him adrift. And now Liverpool have re-emerged, not just as a new destination, but as a lifeline for Rodrygo to revive his career. Liverpool once came close to signing Rodrygo when he was still an uncut gem at Santos. Today they seem ready to offer him a second chance. But to understand why Liverpool have kept their interest alive for all these years, we need to go back to the year 2017. That was when Michael Edwards, Liverpool's sporting director, was shaping a golden era at Anfield with the signings of Mohamed Salah, Andrew Robertson, and Alex. What few people know is that alongside those high-profile deals, Edwards made a bold move. He submitted a €3 million offer to Santos for a player who had never played a professional match, a name that was still just a whisper in youth football circles. Rodrygo goes. Despite not having a pro contract and never appearing for the first team, Rodrygo had already caught the attention of Liverpool's scouting department. They did not just bring a financial offer. They laid out a detailed development plan for him in Europe. In an interview with The Guardian in the year 2024, Rodrygo recalled, "Liverpool built a very serious path for me to study and play. They believed the English football environment would be the perfect stepping stone for my development. But in the end, the young boy's heart chose to stay. He did not want to leave Brazil too early, still dreaming of rising to stardom in his homeland." That decision opened the door for Rodrygo to shine at Santos, where he scored 17 goals in 80 appearances over 3 years, before joining Real Madrid for €45 million in 2018. In the Spanish capital, he quickly made his mark, helping the club win 12 major trophies, including 3 La Liga titles and 2 Champions League crowns. But now, the lights at Bernabéu are growing too bright, with too many stars competing for the spotlight. Rodrygo is no longer the focal point of Real's attack, and the prospect of leading a new project elsewhere has never been more appealing. In this context, Liverpool have extended their hand once again, as if to write the next chapter in a story left unfinished since 2017. This time, Rodrygo may be the one holding the pen. Wearing the famous white of Real Madrid, Rodrygo has enjoyed a remarkable journey with 267 appearances, 68 goals, and 50 assists. He was once a vital piece in Real's triumphs, known for his elegant touch, versatility on both flanks, and timely brilliance in big games. Yet now, the stage at Bernabéu no longer feels like his. The arrival and explosive form of world-class talents like Kylian Mbappé and Jude Bellingham have pushed Rodrygo into an unwanted supporting role. As Vinicius Jr. cements his status, Rodrygo finds himself fading from the heart of the club's plans. From being a regular starter, he now lives in the shadow, playing less and mattering less. According to Marca Radio, Rodrygo is going through the toughest phase of his time in Madrid. Lately, he has spent most of his days at home, reflecting on his future and wondering whether his chapter at Real Madrid is coming to an end. For the first time, the 24-year-old forward feels he is no longer valued in a squad filled with global superstars. Just a few months ago, Rodrygo declared his commitment to stay, but now trusted sources suggest he is open to hearing offers from elsewhere. Meanwhile, the Spanish capital club, armed with a high-powered attacking trio of Mbappé, Vinicius, and Bellingham, no longer seem desperate to hold on to him, especially with a potential transfer promising a significant financial return. In that context, Liverpool have once again emerged as a potential destination. The Anfield club came close to signing Rodrygo 7 years ago, and now, under the guidance of a new leadership team that includes CEO Michael Edwards, sporting director Richard Hughes, and new manager Arne Slot, the Reds are clearly signaling their ambition. For Rodrygo, a player who has proven himself on the biggest stages, this is a reunion that now feels entirely possible. Liverpool's front line is full of questions. Darwin Núñez has had an inconsistent season and could be replaced if the right offer comes in. Diogo Jota is talented but frequently injured. Mohamed Salah, while recently extending his contract through the year 2025, has already turned 32. The cop must prepare for change, and Rodrygo appears to be the ideal piece. He is capable of playing on both wings. He has sharp technique, explosive pace, versatile finishing, and a keen eye for creating chances. According to reports from Give Me Sport, Liverpool have continued to monitor Rodrygo's situation as a key part of their future plans, even if the urgency to find Salah's long-term replacement has temporarily cooled. However, the move will only gain traction if Rodrygo himself is open to leaving. One factor that could accelerate the deal is the future of Luis Diaz. The Colombian has regained his form but is also being watched closely by Al Nassr and Barcelona. If Liverpool decide to sell Diaz, they would free up both budget and space to welcome a hungry Rodrygo ready to prove himself. As much as Liverpool want Rodrygo, they know this will be no easy deal. It will require a massive financial commitment. His release clause stands at more than £850 million, a symbolic figure more than a realistic one. On the transfer market, Transfermarkt values him at around €100 million. Liverpool are said to be weighing an initial offer in the region of €80 million as the serious starting point for talk. It is a major gamble, but if it works, it could be a move that matches the club's ambitions. Still, they will not be alone on this journey. Manchester City, Arsenal, and Chelsea have all placed Rodrygo on their radar. All three have strong financial muscle and undeniable pull, promising fierce competition in the transfer race. The internal situation at Liverpool also adds layers to the decision. Take Harvey Elliott, for example. The young English talent is at a crossroads, lacking regular starts. If he chooses to leave in search of more playing time, that could impact Liverpool's attacking structure and long-term planning. The pursuit of Rodrygo has all the makings of a true blockbuster, a proven attacking star at the highest level, a historic club eager to usher in a new era, a massive transfer fee, and a battle with direct rivals. If Rodrygo lands at Anfield, he would not just be a technical upgrade. He would be a statement of intent under Arne Slot. He could become the long-term solution to replace Mohamed Salah, offering tactical flexibility and the mindset of a player forged in the fire of the Champions League. That said, this move comes with risk. €80 million is a significant investment, and no one can guarantee that Rodrygo will adapt smoothly to the pace, intensity, and pressure of the Premier League. Everything depends on Rodrygo's decision, Real Madrid's stance, and the developments within Liverpool's attacking unit. This summer window has only just begun, but the story of a potential Liverpool-Rodrygo reunion is already writing its first lines. Can the Reds turn an unfinished tale into a triumphant symphony on the Anfield pitch? All eyes now turn to what comes next.